Imagine waking up one day full of life, sharing your happiness with the world on social media, only to fall mysteriously sick the next day. Your health starts to decline, doctors can't find a cause, and then your pastor tells you something chilling. You were attacked through social media. Sounds unbelievable, right? But this is a true life story of a woman whose love for posting her happiness online almost destroyed her life. Now let's dive into this gripping story. Linda was the definition of a happy soul. She had everything she ever wanted: a loving husband, two beautiful kids, and a thriving business. She believed in celebrating every win, big or small, and her favorite place to do that was on social media. Every morning, she posted pictures of her delicious breakfast with the caption, "Blessings upon blessings." When she bought a new dress, she would tweet in front of the camera and write, "Stepping out in grace." When her husband surprised her with gifts, she would take a video and say, "Married to the best man in the world." Linda's timeline was filled with happiness, and she loved it. But what she didn't know was that not everyone watching was happy for her. One evening, Linda returned from a family outing and decided to post pictures of their luxurious dinner. She wrote, "Nothing but joy in my home. God is too good." Minutes later, she received a private message from a woman she barely knew. "You like to show off too much. Be careful." Linda laughed it off and even shared a screenshot of the message on her story, adding, "Haters we always hate." But that night, something strange happened. She woke up feeling like a heavy load had been placed on her chest. Her body was weak and her head was pounding. At first, she thought it was just stress or maybe something she ate. But as the day passed, her condition worsened. Her husband rushed her to the hospital, but after several tests, the doctor found nothing wrong with her. "You are perfectly healthy," they said. But Linda knew she wasn't. She became too weak to get out of the bed. Her once radiant skin became pale, and her body felt like it was shutting down. Her mother, a deeply spiritual woman, suggested they visit their pastor. Desperate for answers, Linda agreed. When they arrived at the church, the pastor took her hand and prayed. And later, after prayer, he shook his head and said, "My daughter, you have been attacked." Linda's heart raced. Attacked? By who? When? How? The pastor looked at her and said, "Your enemy is closer than you think. Someone has been monitoring your happiness, and they have used the very thing you love, social media, to harm you." Linda felt a chill run down her spine. Could this be true? The pastor continued, "Every time you posted your joy, someone with an evil heart saw it and sent negative energy your way. They didn't need to touch you physically. Their jealousy and envy were enough to weaken you." Linda was in shock. She has never believed in such things. To her, social media was just a fun space to share moments. But now, she was facing a reality she couldn't ignore. pastor instructed her to stay off social media for a while and undergo prayers. He also warned her about the danger of oversharing. That night, Linda deleted all her social media apps. It was hard at first because she was used to sharing every moment. But as days passed, she began to notice a change. Her strength returned, her skin regained its glow, and for the first time in weeks, she could sleep peacefully. She realizes that stepping away from social media had not only healed her but also protect her from unseen dangers. Months later, Linda returned online, but this time she was different. She no longer posted every details of her life. Instead, she shared only what was necessary. And even then, she posted after events had passed. One day, someone asked her, "Linda, why don't you post like before?" She smiled and replied, "Not everything needs to be shared. Some happiness is best enjoyed in private." Moral lesson of this tale is not everyone who watches you online is happy for you. Some people may be secretly envious, and their negative energy can affect you. Social media is not real life. Protect your happiness by keeping some things private. Be mindful of what you share. Oversharing makes you an easy target for those who do not wish you well. Spiritual battles are real. Some attacks don't come physically, but through unseen forces. Protect yourself through prayers and wisdom. In conclusion, Linda's story is a wake-up call. In today's digital world, we often forget that our audience is not just friends and family, but also strangers with unknown intentions. Protect yourself. Your happiness is precious. Don't expose it to unnecessary harm. So, before you post your next moment of joy, ask yourself, do I really need to share this? If you found the story eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life lessons. Stay safe online.